Mexico City Reuters An ecstatic Lewis Hamilton became Britain's first four-times Formula One world champion on Sunday after fighting back from last place following an opening lap collision with arch-rival Sebastian Vettel at the Mexican Grand Prix. F1 Formula One Mexican Grand Prix 2017 Mexico City, Mexico October 29, 2017 Mercedes Lewis Hamilton celebrates after winning the World Championship Reuters An in a race won by 20-year-old Dutch prodigy Max Verstappen, in a Red Bull. The 32-year-old Mercedes driver finished ninth to cement his place as his country's most successful driver of all time. Vettel, the only man who could have delayed the seemingly inevitable, ended up fourth after starting on pole position and then dropping to 19th following a pit stop to replace a broken front wing. Hamilton has an unassailable lead of 56 points with 2 races worth a total of 50, remaining in Brazil and Abu Dhabi. "It doesn't feel real. That's not the kind of race that you want, but I never gave up. I kept going right to the end," said a jubilant Hamilton, the British flag proudly draped over his shoulders. He had raised both hands to his helmet as he took the checkered flag, with the crowd rising to applaud. "Lewis has done a superb job all year and deserves to win the title," said Vettel. "Congratulations to him. It is his day." Sunday's race was both the best and worst of afternoons for the sport's biggest star, who ended up sprinting down the pit lane chased by fans. A winner 9 times this season, including 5 of the 6 before Mexico, 9th was his lowest placing of the campaign, and he did it despite having a badly damaged car at a track where overtaking is difficult enough anyway. Hamilton's teammate Valtteri Bottas finished second at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, with Ferrari's Kimi Räikkönen third. Aggressive move. Vettel had needed to be in the top 2 to have any chance of taking the title fight down to Brazil in 2 weeks' time, but his already slim hopes seemed to have disappeared within seconds of the start. Verstappen, with nothing to lose and everything to gain from his front-row position, seized the lead with an aggressive move through the opening right-left-right corners and the Red Bull bumping wheels, with Vettel as he went through. Hamilton, starting in third place, tried to follow Verstappen, but the Ferrari's front wing sliced Hamilton's rear right tire as they made contact at turn 3. F1 Formula One Mexican Grand Prix 2017 Mexico City, Mexico October 29, 2017 Mercedes Lewis Hamilton celebrates after winning the World Championship. Reuters An Roma wrote it. "He hit me," deliberately asked Hamilton over the radio, limping back to the pits, and fully aware that Vettel's only real hope of getting back into the reckoning would be if the Briton went out. "Not sure, Lewis," his race engineer Peter Bonington said in reply. It looked far from deliberate, and stewards swiftly decided that no further investigation of the incident was necessary. Vettel pitted while Hamilton, who had started the day 66 points clear of his rival, had a longer stop while mechanics inspected his car for further damage. The incident robbed the crowd of the prospect of a real duel between the two contenders, who will both be 4-times champions when next season starts, but they still provided thrills as they fought back. High-five Hamilton, who had a thrilling wheel-to-wheel tussle with former McLaren teammate Fernando Alonso in the latter stages that could have cost him dear, had hoped to celebrate by spraying the winner's champagne from the top of the podium. Instead, there was the considerable consolation of being one of only 5 men: Germany's Michael Schumacher, Argentina's Juan Manuel Fangio, France's Alain Prost, and Vettel to win 4 titles or more since the championship started in 1950. Prost and Vettel both have 4, with the late Fangio on 5 and Schumacher 7. Hamilton's tally of titles took him above fellow Briton Jackie Stewart and also his late Brazilian idol Ayrton Senna in the all-time lists. An unusual way to be world champion, but you are world champion. Very simple. Nobody cares how you do it, said Mercedes non-executive chairman Niki Lauda, himself a triple champion. "Who cares? It's about the result," said team boss Toto Wolff, when asked how it had felt to see Hamilton lapped by Verstappen. "He was lapped because he was crashed into." The victory was the 3rd of Verstappen's career and 2nd of the season, cementing the youngster's position as the rising star of the sport. Francis Esteban Ocon was 5th for Force India, with his Mexican teammate Sergio Perez 7th, and behind the Williams of Canadian rookie Lance Stroll. Danish driver Kevin Magnussen was 8th for Haas, with Alonso taking the final point. Reporting by Alan Baldwin, editing by Preetha Sarkar. Standards: The Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.